All right, we are here at the MSC at Cedarvale Lanes, where we just had 98 bowlers. A new record amount of bowlers today, which is crazy. Um, yeah, so in our championship match here, we have Troy Stebens, the number 5 seed, against Chad Nelson, the number 1 seed. Chad was plus 471 on the day, being a high qualifier over 98 bowlers by 1 pin to John Holmes' 470 over. So John Holmes was the 2 seed at plus 470. So Chad Nelson has 1 title. Troy has 0 titles. So, I know he does. Yep. Chad has elected. Almost gets the messenger there. Chad has elected for Troy to go first today. Troy strikes, and Chad leaves a 10 pin. So how we got here? We actually had enough females today, so we had to have a match between Clark, the ROG, and Dawn. But we also had a tie for 5th place, so we had a 5th and 6th place game as well. So Troy has actually bowled 2 extra matches and ran the ladder so far. Chad picks up his 10 pin there. So Chad, let's see here. So how we got here? Clark beat Dawn 200 to 180. Troy beat Schiffler, who was the tie, 224 to 182. Troy then defeated Clark Polzer 189 to 187. Troy defeated Jeff Anderson 194 to 180. Troy defeated Dave Langer 225 to 191. And then Troy in the last match defeated John Holmes 246 to 192. Chad Nelson up here now in his second frame. Oh boy, that lane's a little clicking for Mr. Nelson there. It was 3-6-10 high. Few details. Like I said, 98 bowlers today. I believe it was 40 regulars, 37 super senior. So that's 77. I believe it was, so it's 6 women. So that puts us at 83 bowlers, and then 15 15 ROG. So, like I said, record-breaking turnout. Clark told me that he believes 80-ish was roughly the highest prior to this back in the days. The most I had ever had before this was 72. So we had 26 more bowlers than I've ever had. So it was a decently long day here. We're closing in on about 5:15. As Chad picked up his spare, Troy now up. And gets a 4-pin a little high. So no big deal. Strike spare keeps him ahead in the match. I do believe this is Troy's first ever step ladder. So he's going to have to make sure he doesn't pinch one off, squeeze it here, get a little nervous. Picks up his spare, which is all right. He was a little worried about it, looks like, but he got it. So strike spare for Troy. Alright. As far as I know, the pattern, we know it was 37 feet, 27.7 mils. Played well. People liked it. Nobody complained about it, so it's a good pattern for Cedarvale Lanes here. Oh boy. 6-pin. So that left lane is really flying for both guys there. Okay. So leaves a makeable 6-pin. I want to thank Brent Prentice, especially, for hosting us today and bowling. He came out of semi-retirement to bowl, so kind of cool to have Brent out bowling. We also had the pro shop operator from on track here, Scott Pohl, which was nice to see. He was came and bowled today. So yeah, all right. So we have Troy was strike 9 spare, and Chad with 9 spare, 7 spare. I have to find some strikes here. Oh boy. High flush 7 pin, that's crazy. Alright, so he's on a spare streak. He'll have to find a strike here pretty soon to pull ahead in the match. Another guy I want to thank also is C-Mac, Craig McDonald, the lane man here. Machines ran great. It was a great day overall. Oh boy, we got it. Okay. Alright. So 3-pin match, both spares in the 3rd frame. Both throwing Ion Pro Solid, which is pretty fun. I think we got almost $500 in the bowling raffle today too, which was pretty sweet. One of the higher numbers we've had. Chad steps up on lane 29, trying to put some pressure on Troy. Alright. Tried to get it out further right. Oh my gosh. And it just dove harder for a 4 count. Yikes. So, puts himself in trouble. He's going to have to get a good count on this and start striking. Alright. Oh, gets good count though. Gets 4-5. Alright. Troy can attempt to add to his lead now. Even a spare here would be big. Let's watch and see what happens. Alright, Troy stands up and delivers on lane 30 with a strike. Flush, nice, high, good shot. Now the tricky lane for both these guys. Granted, Troy did strike on this lane his first shot, so he may know how to find his path to the pocket here. Double would be big. Little in, but alright. He leaves it makeable, which is a big thing when Chad goes 4-5 there in the 4th. So big spare to keep himself ahead. I don't remember all the things that I like to say. Don't chop. There we go. So spares the 610, going a little high there. Is a 20-pin lead in the 4th frame. They spare up in the 5th with Chad 2 gold of 5th. I say a lot. So Chad needs to step up here and find a double. There we go. High. It's not high, but a flush strike. Splits the 8-9. Now it comes up a crucial shot on 29, which Chad has not mastered. Even in his practice shots, he was struggling on it. So let's see the adjustments he makes on the left lane. regardless of score. Double here definitely puts the pressure back on Troy. So he got deeper. Oh boy, and 10 pin. That's tough. Granted, it's not an open as long as he picks it up. But it definitely leaves the door open for Troy. Doesn't necessarily have to strike. He can continue to match what Chad's doing, and he will win this match for his first MSC title. Running an extremely huge ladder. Chad picks up the 10 pin there, and it is still roughly a 20 pin. It is a 20 pin match currently, going into the 6th. Right? Alright. Troy stepping up on lane 30. Looking to stay clean. He has liked lane 30. And boy, oh boy, he is putting on. There he's putting on the gas pedal. No brakes right now. So, double here. Puts the match way out of reach. Especially since Chad's struggling on the left lane there. But there's one thing I can definitely say about Chad Nelson is you can never count him out of his match. If his opponent gives him an opening, he will take advantage of it. Little pull, and he gets a snowplow Brooklyn strike for a double. We got Scott back there talking that he wants him to buy him some pull tabs for securing a win. It's not quite over yet, Scotty. Like I said, you never can count Mr. Chad Nelson out. So. A double here will definitely just force Troy to stay clean. Ooh, and he leaves a light 8. Yeah, unfortunately, things are dwindling quick for Chad now, though, with a double in the 6th and 7th for Troy, and now a spare in 6th, 7th for Chad. Effectively making it a 98 and 6. If he strikes, we'll just call it 120 something. Now it's a 30 pin lead.
Number 2.
It's okay.
I haven't had it come off my hand good yet, so I'm thinking about it. And I didn't do it again.
Right?
But the right lane comes off my hand like perfect. Sweet.
Yep. All right. Chad Nelson stepping up on lane 29. Definitely needs a strike here if he wants to force anything. And he gets a light splasher to go. All right, so I'm not saying it's kind of a long shot, depending on what Troy does here, but we got to see what Troy does, and you never know how this match can finish. Oh, little in, and he breaks up a split and keeps it clean. Like I said, if he can keep it clean, the match is his. He's got to pick this up, keep it clean on the left. The lane that's been a little tricky for both of them. Should hook a little. Gets the 6 pin. stays 30 pins ahead. So Troy with a spare in the eighth, Chad with a strike in the eighth, strike in the eighth. 168, 148. So if they both strike out, it's a 20 pin match. And Troy would win by 20. A strike here forces Chad to not miss the rest of the time. Oh, 7 pin. All right. Well, 7 pin. Got a spare here. Gotta have it. Because if you give Chad any opportunity, he's going to try to step on it. All right. Picked it up. And now Chad's max score is 208. If Chad strikes out, he forces Troy to throw a double. And he gets the 9. So he's at 148 in. Well, so if he strikes in the first one, he's at 148. If he strikes out, he shoots 208. So he needs all 3. Anything less than a double and 9 essentially takes himself out of it. Big shot. And he gets the first one. He now needs the second one. And it will set up a photo finish. It's the reason why I said don't ever count Chad out of a match. Yeah, that's fine. I'm talking to the So, big shot. Center's quiet. Oiler's gonna knock some pins down. Chad's focused up. Big 11. He got it to. Oh boy, and he knocks it over. Okay. Hey, all right. So a strike forces Troy to double. 9 forces him to any combination, or needs to strike the first shot. Strike forces him to double. Chad taking his time a little bit, making sure Troy has to think about the shot a little bit. It's the bowler tactic here. It's just the way it is. All right. Chad 2. Oh. And he gets 8. So it gives him a chance to win now. So if Troy throws a strike and gets a spare, he will win. Strike spares win. Yep, so 9 spare strike is a tie. Yep. So 9 spare strike is a tie. 8 spare strike is a loss. He needs to throw a strike. He looks good. And he strikes. So now he needs a spare, no matter what it is. Strike obviously works as well. Going for his first MSC title on this shot. Ooh, a little wide. Uh-oh. All right. It doesn't matter. If he picks it up, he's still a winner. Anything less, he needs to get all 4 of those pins. Yes. There's unfortunately a lot of ways to miss this spare, but Troy needs to pick it up to win. Oh boy. All right, so we have a tie. 206 tie. So now we go into a 9th and 10th frame roll off. Chad gets to pick where he wants to go. 9th and 10th frame roll off. Yep, 9th and 10th frame roll off. So yeah, you get to pick where you. So first shot is then, and your 10th frame is the other lane.
I want Troy to finish on 29.
You want Troy to finish on 29. So and you got to throw first. No.
I'm going to start, and then he's going to bowl the whole thing.
Yes. Yeah, so you throw 29, and then, yep, okay. All right. 9th and 10th frame, go ahead. It should be good. Yeah, I'll keep it on my sheet here. You guys will have to help me with this because I'm bad at 9th and 10th frames. I always have been. Chad and Troy.
So I'll go 1 on the right, and
then you finish off your whole 10th. Yep. So 9 and 10. I don't know if it's going to stop. Is it going to stop?
Yeah, it might be.
Must be down on 26, I would hope. Can you go? All right, Chad in the 9th. That's 9. Bone. Can you go ask them to make sure that the lane machine stops? I know, so was I. All right, so Chad gets 9. Nine spare for Chad. All right. Troy will now throw his 9th and then his 10th. Troy, if you want to wait, he's going to make sure that stops. Totally up to you. Yeah, I just didn't want you to have to. No, right. I just want it to be stopped, and then we can finish everything. Because it doesn't even need to be coming towards them, even if it's going to 27. So, yeah. Yep, we have time. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Troy up for his 9th frame here. Also 9.
You don't need your laptop or anything else.
No, yeah, you can pack her up if you want. But the backpack's right there, so if you want to, yeah.
Sure, mouse pad, you're going to fit into that.
Yeah. All right. Troy going for his spare. And it hooks. So 9 spare both. I'm guessing it's just another 9th and 10th if they tie again. I'm going to make them both full game. Just kidding.
Let's go to rock, paper,
Right.
scissors.
Yeah.
Mapped out all 32 teams as lane assignments
For the team challenge.
for the team challenge.
Okay. That's on microphone.
So that anybody that's listening knows there's not going to be any confusion this year.
At the team challenge. Team challenge. He just made sure, yeah. All right, Troy on the left lane.
Yeah.
Switching balls. Oh, goes 9. So 19. Hey guys. Keep it stupid. Gets the spare. Hello. We'll need a strike to force Chad to do something.
How much less Chad doesn't.
Alright.
That's false.
Alright, well, 9. So that is 38, right? 38 in the 10th for total for Troy. Chad just needs to go up and strike spare. Or 9 spare strike. Chad. Clark, shut up. Don't say that. I'm tired. All right.
You have a bowl all day like I did.
I know. I had to deal with 98 bowlers, though. All right. Chad up.
All the man, and Big Nick have a tougher job than most of us. I agree. Oh, that's because you would
Little tight. So 9 spare. 9 in the 10th for 19. We are potentially looking at another tie for a 9th and 10th frame roll-off. So as long as Chad spares this, he needs a strike to win. Huh? Wild one. They played an entire game before we got finished. All right, Chad needs a spare here. Oh boy. Just kidding. Chad misses the 10 pin to lose. Troy wins in a 9th and 10th frame roll-off, 38-28. All right, Troy Stebens is your champion, number 1. Great bowling today, guys. Shake it off, Chad. I know. Great bowling today. I'll get you guys money here in a second. Awesome bowling. We're going to lower this down. Shoot. Come on down, and we're going to squeaky.